Hey guys, welcome to Let's Talk Freedom. welcome to Let's Talk Freedom, where talk is cheap, but at least the thoughts are free.
I like to kick this off with a little question.
Please, what kind of
Um,
question you got going on?
all right, so if any viewers, anybody just tuning in by accident, by purpose, um, I would like to know what are your first thoughts when you hear the title "Let's Talk Freedom"? Because I've been getting mixed signals from a couple people that I've talked to that have actually caught the show.
What kind of
Um,
signals you getting?
well, some people are saying that it's just the title sounds like it's a crazy right wing Republican show.
Hmm.
I've gotten more of that than I have the subtlety of it. Just talk like what I think is it's freedom of thought. You guys are talking about freedoms. You guys just freely speaking to one another
All right.
and discussing without arguing. I've I've gotten that answer a lot less than the previous answer that I explained. Um, Me personally, when I hear the title, I think about free thought. You know, where we're a group of people that discuss topics without fear of repercussion from one another, where we're respecting each other's boundaries, and but we're not afraid to talk our mind, to speak our as Vince would say, to speak our truth. Vince, if you listening, um, but what about you? What about you? What do you think?
Um, so me personally, I think so I think the way that you see it is a little bit different than the way other people see it because here's Vince.
Yeah,
Awesome, perfect timing.
I mean, me personally,
Yeah,
I see it
perfect timing,
to
Vince.
be like
Let's
the first thing you said, bro. Like it sounds like a right wing forum. And then when I actually signed up to join and do this shit with y'all, like it's nothing like that. It's what you said it was is it's a collective mind of free thought where we say what we feel and what we think without everybody else saying you're a fucking asshole or you're a retard.
can't say that, man.
What I walk into.
so what you were basically walked into is that just
You,
in time was telling us that go ahead, you go recap it.
so the I'd been discussing our show with a couple people and interacting, and some of them were afraid to actually tune in and even give it a try because they thought it was just off a title. They thought it was going to be a crazy right wing extremist, uh, pro Trump, like true bleed Republican type of show instead of being a freedom of thought, a space for us to discuss topics
That's
freely without fear of offending each other or other people.
that's weird because freedom is okay. So like I was a liberal because I'm into freedom and I don't want people messing with my freedom. So I want to be liberal as I can be. And then the liberals kind of got a little bit, some of them fascist and some of them a little nutty. So I'm like, okay, that's not me either. I don't want to tell people how they have to live. So I veered towards libertarian. So I would think
Yeah.
that people would want to be free, and maybe people on the right talk about freedom, and I don't know, maybe people have PTSD or something.
It's
I
I
mean,
find
What do you mean by freedom? Well, I mean,
yeah, I
you're
mean,
free. I don't want any of that.
I find it weird myself because here's why I find it so weird. It's like when you say we live in America, right? And
I,
from what I know,
I live
America.
in Cuba,
You live in Cuba,
northern Cuba,
Northern
aka
Cuba.
Miami.
Is it me or is it Vince's mic is kind of in and out?
No, I hear him just fine.
Okay,
yeah.
it was me.
It's because I was
I got
cutting.
I got a viewer on the line. Shout out to J Mo out there in Akron, Ohio. I see you, homie.
Yeah.
And he says that the title of the show is cool. He doesn't have a thought or feeling of it either way. And he preferred to say, we have no freedom of speech, no freedom to do shit. So we say we talk freedom, but do we really have freedom?
That's what this show's
You have an
about.
illusion of it.
We definitely got an illusion of it. Okay, so the reason why it's so weird to me is that when you first brought it to me, my thing is like, we live in America, and from what I know and from my understanding, my simple understanding, because I am a simpleton, that this country is built on freedom. Built like, you have the freedom to be somebody's footstool if you want to, right? And you also have the freedom to work hard and basically get anything you want to get accomplished, right? So I gravitated towards the words like, let's talk freedom, because it just seems like it makes sense to me. Let's keep the conversation going about what we say that this society is built on. So then when I hear somebody take that title, let's talk freedom, and go either one way or another with it, to me, freedom is American as apple pie.
Yeah.
But
is apple
freedom
pie
is
really
like,
American?
freedom is a word that's like
Supposed to be.
perception, bro. Freedom is in your perception and what context you get it at. And it's really funny in a way, because like, yeah, we do have freedoms. We might think like they're trying to take them away from us, or they're trying to strip us from this, that, and third. But if you look at it from any context, things can change. Like, I'm gonna be very crude real quick. If anybody objects, stop me now, because it's gonna get crude.
Just be careful.
Do it. Go.
I'm gonna say it right now. Everybody on this panel likes to play with dicks.
Who?
No.
So you say that no, right? But do y'all masturbate?
And my wife.
No, I listen.
Oh, hold on, no. I know
only
Dre
have-
don't. Hold on. I remember a conversation me and Dre had years ago, but he was saying he don't masturbate no more, because he get to that age where you only get so many erections left, and he ain't trying to waste them.
Exactly. Very true. Very true.
Gotta hold on.
Like dead ass.
No, keep it.
But I'm saying, like, if you masturbate, if you like to play with your dicks, if you look at it at a certain context and a certain perception, you like to play with dicks. But
How
you
many
gotta
dicks do
break
you
that
have,
shit
Luigi?
down.
No, 7th Ave, how many dicks do you have? I just really want to know. I need to know.
Yeah, you're
I
saying
have the one that's attached to me, bro. Like, how many you think I got?
Okay, so how many do you play with?
Just mine. But
that took a minute, dude.
But
That took a
going
minute.
through the perception and the context of what is said, if you don't get all the information, if you're like, well, you play with your dick, you like to play with dicks.
Let me play this.
Dude.
Wait. Disclaimer. If you
Dude.
play with dicks, that's your problem. It's your business. Nothing against you for what you do. You know what I mean? Enjoy your time. You
Play
and
with all the
Lucci.
dicks you like.
You and Lucci, go ahead and play with all the dicks y'all want to.
And what was the
I'm
moral
just saying.
of
I
the story?
can't, bro.
Or
I can't.
I can say this too, like, yo, I could bet y'all each $20 right now that y'all pee sitting down.
What?
I
Yeah,
can
wait,
bet
wait,
y'all
like
$20 right now that all of y'all pee sitting down.
Let's
Okay,
bet.
hold on. No, because you're gonna lose that bet, man. Because when you go over there, pardon, and now I'm about to use some language. When you taking a shit,
Okay.
when you
Stop.
taking,
See, there you go.
Listen, all right, listen.
hey, you're getting off topic.
Getting way the hell off topic, y'all. Woo, what happened? What happened? Bring it back, reel him back in. Vince, reel him back in, Vince.
I'm lost now. I'm out to sea, bro. Where was this going?
No. I don't know.
He
I
was
don't.
expressing
Oh,
his.
the Coast Guard, man. We're way out there now.
Man, look, it's all about the context and
Exercising.
perception of freedom, bro. It's
He
all
was.
how you look at it.
Okay. So I hear you. Now, so Seventh is given his perception of freedom. Each one of us is going to have a different view of freedom and what it means. So I can bust in if I can and say, I love America, bro. We got mad freedom. If you've traveled around the world, I mean, there are cool places to live. I think Japan's pretty dope, but it's a different culture. And so if you're not compatible with that culture being loud and whatnot, then it may not be for you. And the same can be said about any country. But when it comes to Americana, we have had a pretty consistent culture until 2020. And, you know, it's guns, bacon, and babes.
Coffee.
Yeah, coffee. Yeah, I like that. But everybody likes coffee. What are you talking about?
I mean, have you ever seen that meme, like, of what Britons, of like, this is what a British dude thinks our breakfast is? It's just a giant plate of bacon with a cup of coffee and a handgun.
Yes. Okay.
They're not
So
totally wrong.
they're not. That's Americana. So the freedoms we have here, people envy all around the world. For whatever reasons, they envy it. We do. We got a ton of freedoms. And I'm going to take it back to what Dre was saying. There's not a, I don't know of any other place where you can choose to be somebody's footstool, or you can choose to make footstools and sell them at a high profit. I don't know of any other place. Take it away.
That's real. Seriously, I really would like to know from our viewers though. You know, what do you think about our name? Let's Talk Freedom. Please put it in the comment box down low. Let us know how you feel. Even if you're watching this show later on, let us know, because we really, you know, it's really intriguing to us, because here we are, four guys from four different parts of the world, or four different walks of life, and we're able to sit here and discuss all kinds of topics of life without being at each other's throats. And really, that's what we're trying to stress: the freedom to think freely, like, you know, freely. So please put it in the comment box. Like, let us know. Like, really, let us know your thoughts on it. You guys got anything else on it?
Well,
Yeah.
you
Go ahead,
first.
Vince. Me? Okay.
You do it.
I just want to say, pick your herd carefully. I mean, I know a lot of people like to sit there and be like, "Oh, well, you're a sheep," and all this crap. You're not.
Bah.
You are, but whoever's calling you a sheep isn't a wolf. It's not a. Unless and I've said it before. If they can name one original thing that they've done in that day, then they're just part of a different herd. They just don't know it.
Preach.
So keep that in mind. All right, you, Vince.
That was kind of dope, man.
No, we're all sheep.
I almost feel
different
bad
herds.
following that up. So Let's Talk Freedom originally was a concept by Robert Cancel, and the original show was libertarian, which the cool thing about libertarian is we don't want to encroach on your freedom. If you want to be a hardcore liberal, you have every right to. You just have to understand that we don't want you to encroach on our rights. So whatever that means to you, as long as you're not hurting anybody, do it. So that was the original concept of the show, was to talk about legislation, what's being passed right here, right now. It did happen under the Obama administration. So we would talk about current legislation being passed and what it means to you and how it's going to affect your future. So just to give people a little bit of the background, that is what Let's Talk Freedom was about. Keeping our freedoms, keeping civil liberties, and making sure that we stay free, because freedom is always under attack. I used to get made fun of for telling people that. I think it's clear as day right now, regardless if you're on the left or the right. But there are always going to be groups of people who want what you have. Doesn't matter what it is. They want what you have, and they're willing to take it from you. So being aware that that is a reality, you can make educated decisions when you vote. You can make educated decisions when you go to work for someone. You name it. It was just about educating people so they improve their life and keep their liberties.